welcome back to my channel. This is Eunice and I'm so excited to be here again. I mean, this is the second day of the seventh month, which happened to be the beginning of the second half of the year. And I feel that it is pertinent we do this because, this is one very vital aspect of our life that we need to, look into and give a very special attention. And if you're not going to plan about every other aspect of your life, of course your spiritual life is very important, but aside from that, you need this aspect to be up and running for you to have an amazing marriage, have an amazing business, and just to say the least. And today we are doing a very interesting topic, which is how to make your salary serve you better. I mean, even if you're earning 1 million, there's a way you spend it. Like, you'd always have projects and things to spend money on, but if you know this and if you follow it, I feel that you still have like at least some money by the middle of the month and even by the end of the month, if you're able to follow through with these things I'm going to be telling you. First, I must say that you must have a need list. This is one thing I don't joke with. Like, I never joke. I may be very careless about every other aspect of my life. Like, I'm not type that I just want to get things done and get over them. But this particular one is one I don't joke with. It may call me, am I frugal? I don't think so, but I just feel that it is very important that I plan how I spend my salary, because the one who is paying me plan how I spend like almost 26 days of my 30 days in a month. And so why shouldn't I plan how I spent the money? And so, which is one, have a need list. That one, that one I don't joke with it though. I have need list. And need list don't just, like, you don't prepare your need list at the end of the month. You prepare it from day one of every month. And this need list are what you prepare against the coming month. Okay, you use the income for this month to get it, but you get it at the end of the month. Okay, most of the time we all prepare our need list at the end of the month, like feel that okay, now money has come in, and so now what are the things that we need. No, you don't do that. If you do that, you end up buying things, some things that you just even want, or that you don't necessarily want. You just, okay, let me just have this. But if you prepare your need list from the beginning of the month, from day one of every month, you end up getting all the things that you need at the end of that month. So how did I prepare my need list? I don't just feel like, okay, I don't just sit down and look around and say, okay, what do I need? Oh, okay, I need this. No, I don't do that. What I do is that I, during the course of the month, say for instance, the largest month, like the month of June, sometime in June, I needed to wear a native dress to, was it church, or what was it that I wanted to wear a native, where was it that I wanted to wear a native dress to now? And I had the dress. For Jesus sake, I sew this native, fine native dress sometime in April, and I've not worn it. Like, I've never worn it once. But in fact, when I show someone, I was saying, this looks like a wedding gown." No, because it is big. No, it is not even big. It looks like a perfect owambe dress, like your regular owambe dress, lace. And I bought this lace sometime in December. I sew it sometime in April, and I've not worn it once. So sometime in June, I wanted to wear it, and I realized that I didn't have one single shoe to pair it with. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't just say that I didn't have a matching shoe to pair it with. I just said I didn't have any shoe to wear it with. So I felt that, oh, now more, it's high time you got like a shoe that I can wear on a native dress. And so I wrote it down, get a shoe. I didn't just write get a fancy, just get a shoe. That's number one. And then, of course, during the course of the month, I felt that, okay, so I went out. Okay, I was going to prepare for a retreat, and during the course of my preparation I discovered that, oh my god, I don't even have like a long socks to cover up my leg and stuff. And it's the rainy season. This is the month of, okay, just last month was June. And so now I had to tell myself again, oh, you need a socks, like a long, thick socks for cold. And I wrote it down like just like that. So on and on and on like that. That is how you identify your need list. Like that is how you prepare your need list. You don't just sit down in a day and look around and ask yourself, okay, so what do I need? Okay, I need a new, no, not a new, you just need something. You just need a socks. You just need a shoe. You don't need a new, you might need a new shoe, but if you can still do with the one you have, I mean, why not? Because there's just a lot of projects, things you need to spend your money on. So reason why you prepare a need list. So when you have a need list, no, you don't end up spending like going to the market and if you, oh, I think I like this shoe, I don't have one, let me just get it. Or I think I like this dress, I don't have one, let me just buy it. No, you buy because you need them. That is how you make your salary. If you're going to get those things from your salary, make sure they are things you really need. That is how you make your salary serve you better, because you don't just end up buying list of things you want. I want this, to get it. I want that, to get it. Like, so at the end of the year, you still have like a bunch of needs, like list of needs that you have to pen till you get another salary. When you just got one, like when you just got one salary, not quite long. So this is still the second day of the seventh month in the year 2022. So I hope that you're not already in need as you're speaking. I hope you got all the things that you needed in the month of June. As for me, I think I got all the things I needed and I still, we are still fine. So number two thing is, go for the less expensive for Jesus' sake. Go for the less expensive. I don't want to use the word cheap now, but I feel that if you can get the same thing that will be quite effective, that will serve you, that is durable, why not? Why not just go for it? Go for the less expensive. You don't really need the expensive things. Maybe you don't. I mean, depending on your income, no matter even how much it is you're earning, I think that if you can just get the same thing for a lesser price, then why not go for it? I mean, why am I buying the very expensive things when I can get the same one? As a matter of fact, I can't remember the last time I went to a boutique to get a dress. I mean, I, I mean, maybe because I'm a fashion designer, but I feel once I see it like a particular design, I just try to duplicate it, and I went and I'm good. I'm good. If you know there's this popular girl on Splash Show on TVC. Her name is Arike. If I'm right. She's Arike. This particular dress that I'm putting on, I think I'll just get a picture and try to pin it somewhere here. Arike, I saw this particular dress on Arike on Instagram. Like, I'm going to pin her on the dress, the exact one, and I'm going to pin my own, this one particular one, because I can't stand up now. I'm going to pin this particular one somewhere here. I duplicated it. So you don't need very expensive. You don't need to go to a boutique. If you think you're going to get it at a very expensive price in a boutique, then please just do the shop nearest to you. Why don't we do local? Go for local. If it's going to serve you, then why not? So you don't really, jokes apart, I mean, you don't really need the very expensive things. If you can get them at a cheaper price, please just go for it so that you can have some money, left, some money in your account at the end of it after getting all the things you need to get. Because I don't know what, it can be very stressful. You can, very depressing if you don't have money to get the things you need when you need them. But when you get the things that you need for now and you have some money left in your bank account, I feel that during the course of the month, maybe by the mid of the month, or somewhere sometime close to the end of the month, when you get another money and you need something very urgently, I feel that it's nice if you can check your account and you still have some money that you can spend. So just go for the very cheap one. I mean, if it's going to serve you and if it looks okay, Just get it. This is about being practical here, be practical. If it's going to, okay, so just yesterday I was going out and I saw like a cooker. I needed one, and when I got there, she showed me one wrapped in, I don't know, it was sha wrapped, and there was another one in a box or something. And I asked how much that was. She said that that's 6,000 naira. I said, oh wow, nice. It has two faces, so you can boil your rice head and prepare your stew. Yeah, I liked it. And so I said, what's that there? That was in another park. And she told me that's cooker too. I said, so what, how much is it? She said 16,000 naira. And it's just two face. Two, two. I can also, it's just two. And I was like, what's the difference? She said, there's no difference. Just that this one is new. This one, I don't have all the money now. For Jesus' sake, I don't have all the money. So I just told her, okay, I would like to go for this one and stuff like that. Now I'm going to prepare rice and stew with that cooker. Another person will be getting that other one. Same products. Will be getting that other one. We prepare rice and stew. At the end of the day, we both have rice and stew. So darling, be practical. Nobody is entering your kitchen. When you have all the money in the world, you can get all the very expensive things and nobody is going to question you. When you can just withdraw the money and you not feel that your accounts will not feel that nothing has gone out of it. You can buy the very, but for now, just be practical. Get the cheaper things. Go to the market. Be practical. If you feel that I can actually use this, then why not? Just get it, please. Be practical. That way, if you're practical enough, you go for a very cheap item, and then it will still serve the purpose of the very expensive one, and that way you can have much saved for the rainy days. So the next one is, um if you don't need it, don't buy it. Yeah. And that is why you need a need list. That is why you need a need list. If you have your need list, because during the course of the month, like you need to blend pepper and you don't have a blender, nobody to ask. In fact, you don't have anybody to, it's just you in your house. And you needed to blend pepper, so you end up carrying it out to blend it for like 300, 400, like say pepper of 200 naira, and you're blending it for 200 naira. During the course, you feel pain, like, why am I spending so much to blend this pepper out there when I can just, blend at no cost at all? So you write it down, blender. But during the course of the month, you identify that you needed, like, you've been trying to operate your TV, or while you were designing on your laptop, you saw that it's just not so easy, using the mouse on the computer. So you need to get a mouse. The You need to get a mouse, and you feel that you've not been designing very fast and all those things, editing. So you write it down. Mouse, number one, blender, number two, mouse. These were things that you identify as real needs during the course of the month. So when you get your salary, you don't look at any other thing. You first go for those ones. So if you don't need it, don't buy it. That's why your need list should not wait till the end of the month. You must pay during the course of the month. So when the money enters, know that you can't afford to spend this money anyhow, because there are things that I really, really, really need. Or else you end up buying things that you only liked or that you want, and you leave out the ones that you actually really need. And that can be very painful, because no money is going to enter again till the end of the month. Don't forget, what we're looking at is how to make your salary serve you better, so that you'd be earning, say, like 80,000 naira or 90,000 naira or 100,000 naira, and you are not really in need till the next salary comes in. You are not really, like, really in need, urgent need, till the next salary, because you've been able to take care of some very pressing need, that you identified during the course of the last month. So you're good till the next salary comes in. So if you don't need it, don't buy it. If you can get a cheaper one, why go for the very expensive if the cheaper one is going to serve the same purpose for which you need the expensive one? Then the last one, no, second to the last, is lock your money for the big projects. Lock your money for the big projects. I remember that there was a time I wanted to get, okay, I was going to graduate from the fashion school I attended, and no, I didn't have a sponsor, and I was earning like not really much at the time. I'm not still earning so much now. So if you see job opportunities, all at your girl. Okay, so at the time I wasn't really earning so much, like as much as I am now. Though now it's still not so much, but then it was like stipend. I was working as secretary at a law firm, and so I didn't really have like much, and I needed to graduate. I was going to pay for my certificate. I was going to transfer myself down to the state where I learned. I was also still going to just do some things, maybe. So I needed money from the beginning of the year, or sometime during the course of the year I graduated. I just wrote like I wrote down that I needed to save up for my graduation, for my certificate. And guess what I did? I saw one amazing app. It's one of these new apps. Not really new. It's now popular. Okay, OPay. Okay, so I downloaded the app. I've been using it for a while. I saw that there's a way I can save on the app. So there was one part of it that says lock your funds. Lock your funds. So I transferred, like, so I was saving up a certain amount in that particular part of the app that says lock your fund, such that I couldn't access the money till it was time that I needed it. So the time that I put there that I was going to need the money was the time of the graduation. So I locked up my fund. I was saving. There are times that we just save up, we keep the money in one of our dormant accounts, and then we end up retrieving it and spending it on other things. But if you lock your fund, you will not be able to access the money till the said day that you need the money. So another way you can make your salary serve you better is by locking your fund. Lock it. Meanwhile, did I mention that there will be interest on the money? Yes, yes. They will add interest, say like 17% per annum, So it depends on how much you can put in the account. At the end of the month, what matters is that something is going to climb your money. So you can lock, if you feel that if you put it in your regular, savings account that you can access, lock it, lock up the fund till you need the money. So that way you still have some money left from that salary, from the salary for the month. Okay. And then lastly, don't live to impress. Who are you impressing? Who are you? As far as I'm concerned, don't live to impress anybody. If you can get a cheap thing that will sell, just get it and rock it. And what? Rock it. I know like a number of clothes that, before I started sewing, I just used to patronize this market. There's one particular market that is close to my place. I used to go there to buy some things, and those wares, they turn out really nice because I'll come home, wash it, iron it, and I'm looking very okay. In fact, I get compliment on the clothes. You don't have to break bank to live fine. Don't live to impress anybody. It's just like getting a very expensive ring, and then you get home after wedding, you are soaking garri. Why do I need a very expensive ring? Why do you need a very expensive ring? Maybe you should explain. Because as far as I'm concerned, or me, as I'm going on the street, I see married people every now and then, but I can't really identify which one is more expensive, which one is very cheap, and all. So you don't really need. People don't even know that this thing is expensive if you don't know. People that don't know, but people that even really know, that patronize that same brand, don't have the time to be assessing what is on your hand, or what you are wearing, because they have a lot of things they are thinking, and I also have a lot of things I'm thinking. Everybody does have their problems. So don't live to impress. Don't You want to attend a party, and you don't need a dress, you don't have a dress, sorry, you need one. When I enter that market that is close to you, get a nice pants, get a nice dress, iron it, wear it. Nobody will know that it is 3,000 naira. Nobody will know. In fact, At this point, if you need a corporate dress, nice corporate dress that is looking really corporate, and you don't have the money, you saw you dress online, you like that, you're seeing 7,000 naira online, you can't afford it, just message MSI Stitches. They'll help you duplicate that same dress at a very reasonable price. I mean, so you don't need to so the major point is, don't live to impress anybody. Just live your life for Jesus sake. Can you just live your life? Live your life. People have like a lot of things they are dealing with every day. They have things they have been dealing with since beginning of creation, and they still have things bothering them now. So what you are wearing or what you are not wearing, or what is in your house or what is not in your house, is not anybody's headache. So be practical enough when you are going to spend your money. Be practical and reasonable enough when you are going to the market to get some things for the house, some things for yourself, some things for the children. You can get very nice wares for your children. Say for 500, shoes for 500, for yourself sandals 500. You can get it. You only need to come home, wash it if it needs washing, polish up if it needs polishing, come out, wear it. If it's a dress, iron it and wear it. Don't live to impress anybody, just make sure you are fine. Live for first for God, and secondly for yourself. If you're happy with what you are wearing, if you're comfortable with what you're wearing, please, whosoever is not happy, whosoever thinks that only need small polishing or only need small brushing up, that person should just go and get you one, and then you say thank you to the person. So don't live to impress anybody. Just be, people have things they are dealing with. I'm telling you, if you don't know, people have things, so don't leave. Just be practical and get things and move on with life. Get things and there are a lot of things you still need to achieve in life. So do not let anything tie you down because I don't have. Let us just stop there. By the way, I have like a very beautiful book that I'm going to review very soon. The title is. Do I want to tell you the title? Because I have one on a very popular evangelist, lady evangelist, and I have another one that is actually a very beautiful novel. I mean, the content has been challenging so far. It's about a young lady who was very good at what she does, and then she had people that wanted to get rid of. So it's a very I have like two amazing books coming up that you want to watch out for. Until I come up for those books, till I come up with another content, I like you to stay blessed, stay happy, live happy, and you know, keep pleasing God and keep living for yourself. Just be happy, be okay, be fine. That's what matters. If you're not happy, if you're not okay, you can't reach out to people. So there are some things you don't even need now. Don't worry. You have a lot of things that you need now to begin life, but you don't even need all of them now. Yes, you don't need all. It's just like a fashion designer. The first thing you need is a tape rule to learn. As you're learning, maybe you need to get a machine. And when you get a machine, you don't even need to start with the industrial machine. I'm a fashion designer. I sew corporate wears, I sew different type of wears. But I don't even have an industrial machine till now. And I'm sewing well. You need to check my page on MSI Stitches. I sew nice wears. I use manual machine for all those things. And mind you, the machine that I even started with is fairly used to, that I got for like, was it 28,000 or 30,000? 28,000. I don't have the industrial one. So you don't need it all to start now. I know you need plenty things to start, but you don't need all of them now. At the time I started, did I need a weaving machine? Did I need to weave the clothes I was sewing? Yes, but I was going out to weave them when I started. So I needed them all. I needed a weaving machine, I needed industrial machine, I needed so normal manual sewing machine. But I just got the very important one, which is the sewing machine. From the sewing machine, as I was sewing, then I got mannequin. Then from gradually, then I bought weaving machine. I don't still have industrial machine now, but by mind you. So I needed all those things from the beginning, but I didn't need all of them then as I was starting. I just got the very important one. So you also just need to get the very start from the very important things of life. From the very, very important things of life. Okay, so identify the first thing that you need the most and start with those. If you're setting up a house, or if you want to start a career, if you want to start a business, start from the very important thing, the one that is very important, and then kick start with that. And you see, the first thing you need to, in fact, if you want to start a career or a business, the first thing is to learn. And how much is it going to cost you to learn those things? Maybe not so much, because we have government, organizations now that train people in vocations, different vocations. I have one very close to me here. That one is WAPA, Women Empowerment Something Program. You learn with just 2,500 naira, you enroll yourself. So the point is, start from the very important thing that you need to do. Start with that one, and then from there you begin to build gradually. Gradually. When you want to build a house, you don't start with a WC. Will you need a WC? Maybe yes, eventually you need it, but the first thing you need to do is to get a land. From getting a land, you build the foundation. From foundation, you don't even start with louvers, with glass. You don't start with what's it called? You don't start with the ceiling and all those things. You don't start with fan. Will you need those things eventually? Yes, but you need to start with the very least. So to better make your salary serve you, to better manage your finance, have a need list. Very important that you have a need list, that you identify during the course of the month. To go for the cheap ones. If it's going to serve the same purpose as the expensive ones, then why don't you just go for the cheap ones? Just buy it. If it's going to serve you, then don't. If you don't need it, don't buy it. For now, don't buy it. Just leave it. And then last, don't live for anybody. Live for yourself. First for God. Then you now begin to live for yourself. Mom, what's the next thing with life now? If you're gonna be happy doing it, if you'll be fine, then just do it. People have things they are dealing with, darling. Because I hope this blessed you so much. My name is Mommy. This is Unisport. I like you to give this video a like if you like it. If you like the content, if it blessed you, like it. I like you to also subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, it is free. Please subscribe. Why have you not subscribed? Just subscribe. Is free. Subscribe. And if you think there's somebody that needs the content of this video, I think you should just share. Yes, share with your friends. If it's a family member, share with family. If it's a church member or anybody you think needs the content, just share. And yeah, I said like. Yeah, comment down below. How do you manage your salary? It's not easy to live on salary. So how do you manage your salary? How do you end up not borrowing till you get another salary? So let us know down in the comment section. People want to learn from you, because people are finding it difficult to live on, a salary of 50,000 naira, on a salary of 60, 80,000 naira. It's not easy to live on 80,000 naira for 31 days or for 30 days. It's not easy. You eat, you transport yourself, you get some things in the house. So how do you spend your own money? How do you manage your salary to make sure it's enough for the whole month, and then you end up not borrowing at all? Let us know in the comment section. And till I come up again, please just like my video, subscribe, share, comment down below, and be happy. Stay happy. Serve God more. you know and I think that's all. I love you so much, and I like the fact that you come here to check my content. Till I come up again, bye.